All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome to Deeper Conversations with me, your host, Matthew Silvers. I'm here today with the incredible and incredibly talented Cheslee Duke. If you don't know who she is, you're missing out. I'm freaking out right now. Like I don't know how to compose myself. Um, I'm in shock. Like we've been sitting here for the past like 5 minutes and I can't can't. It is, I'm so shocked. I feel like there should be like, we have talked about this before, but I feel like I need like one of those like buttons where it's like, welcome Cheslee Duke. It's like, but I don't have one. So it's just me.
It's okay.
So we're having fun. If you do happen to maybe hear a loud noise, hopefully that's not reoccurring a lot. Cheslee has a fire alarm or thing that's going off in her house that she doesn't know where it is. Apparently it's in the hallway. We have not discovered where it is and how to fix it. So there's that. But if you don't know, she's a TikTok, which by the way, I'm now invested in it as much as you are. I feel like I can't stop watching how many people are following you. Like it is insane. By the way, go ahead.
I literally middle of January I had 6,000 followers.
When did you start your TikTok? Middle of January?
Literally last year.
Oh, okay.
Like I was always like, I can curse, right? You curse, right? I cannot fucking stand TikTokers. Like this shit is so annoying. However, my friend Claire one day was like, you could literally sing a high note and they'll go crazy. And I was like, I don't think so. So I just started like doing little challenges. Like Abigail Barlow came out with
girl, you need to write that down. You need to write that down so you can give Claire some money. Girl, she was right.
She's texting me like, no, I started this. And I'm like, yeah, you pretty much did. But I cannot stand TikTok. So last year I found the musical theater kids and I was obsessed with all of them. And then I was like, I'll post some musical theater stuff. And that got me like 3,000 followers. And I was like, I'm famous. This is it. Now I have.
That is exactly how I felt. So, and now I'm sitting here reverse roles and you have so many more followers than me, which doesn't matter, by the way. But like, I just like, that's so fucking funny to me. I want to talk briefly before we get into all the fun stuff that like, I'm so excited to get into. How did you find me? Because we just were talking about this and I think you followed me before I followed you, which is low-key embarrassing because I have a feeling what video you're going to say that you found me from was from way before I found you. I think I found you first and I should have followed you first, but I followed you like, what was it, 2 days ago after you had posted Mother Knows Best. Phenomenal. But I had originally seen your Defying Gravity high note.
Jesus, what a song.
So truly.
I mean, I am not sure because you were one of the first people I followed. Definitely. Like, I remember seeing you follow me and I was like, whoa. I followed you like when I started TikTok. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong. I could be getting you mixed up with somebody else. And I meant to like rehearse this beforehand. I was going to stalk your account a little bit. And then I started filming a TikTok. That's why I was a little late because I was literally editing a TikTok and just posted it right before.
Oh God, I love that.
And so and I was like, oh, and so, but I think, didn't you work at Disney?
I'm going to cry. Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely like a Disney story or something. And I was like, ooh, he worked at Disney.
I wonder if it was do you think it was the trend that went around a little while ago where it was like, let me show my place of work. Let's see if it gets me famous. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah.
No way.
That sounds very good.
And I showed like a picture of me in my outfits. It wasn't me like in person. It was just my outfits.
Exactly.
That was like 8-10 months ago. That was so long ago. That's nuts. I was deep in depression when I made that video.
Oh, well, it happened.
That's insane. You followed me since that long, dude. I'm gonna cry. like I always imagine like this happening to me, or like me like doing it to you, but like not like that. Like all the people I followed in the beginning, like I just thought like that's crazy. That's nuts.
Yeah,
I just want to
crazy.
make note for anybody that's not watching and listening, but I'm wearing a windbreaker with Hades on it. And I'm very proud because I didn't plan it, but I forgot that like I was having Cheslee on the podcast today, and she's done like a series of Disney villain songs, which by the way, no offense to this comment, and by the time this podcast comes out, you probably will already have done it. But can we veto the shiny option?
Oh my god,
I hate. There's nothing more in this world that I hate than that song. I can't do it.
It's just Moana as a whole, just the worst experience with Moana, period. I don't even think I've seen the movie.
Really?
Just all of Moana gives me, yes, I have such bad experiences with all of Moana. So I just saw that and was like, you want me to dress up as a shiny crab?
Oh
and
my
like,
God. Is there one song that you haven't done yet that you're like kind of dying to do? You went out and hold on. Okay, let's try that again.
yeah, my connection's bad. It's like storming in Alabama. So
it's okay. It's okay. Okay, yeah. Is there something that you haven't sung that you're like kind of dying to do?
I mean, I honestly have no idea. I just kind of pick from day to day. I'm like, what song do I feel like singing today? But
And do you usually do that, or do you get a shit ton of inspiration from things that people say on TikTok?
I mean, I don't know if it's inspiration. I mean, I get requests all the time. I can't post anything without somebody being like, "Good job, sing this."
Yeah,
So,
I can see
like,
that. That's annoying.
yeah, it's really. I'm like, thank you for the good job, but
Stick with the first part.
yeah, but I mean, I have a ton of drafts. Okay, I like reply to the comment. I'll leave myself a little note and be like, "Bitch, you should do this. This sounds fun." And I'll like post it to my like private uploads, and then that way I can find the comment and like go back to it for whichever day I'm like feeling frisky to sing the song or whatever, you know?
Yeah. Okay. My mind is actually blowing up because this is okay. So I was gonna go over the things that I wanted to hear you sing. And two come to mind. Two come to mind, but it's funny because you've already sung one of them, but not on your TikTok account.
Oh.
So I'm dying to see you sing, and they're both in the same musical. Just because I was listening to it the other day, they both came on like one after the other, and I was like, I have to. One, you're gonna hate me for this. I want to hear "I Want the Good Times Back" so bad.
Wait, what show is that?
Little Mermaid. Did you not sing that when you did?
Oh,
Is that not in Little Mermaid the Musical Junior edition?
No.
It's
The
not.
musical has, or the junior has like the movie songs.
Oh, okay. Then you haven't sung that one. And then have you heard "Part of Your World" reprise?
Oh, a bop, the biggest bop in the entire world.
It is
It's
so good. She's like, "Is he dead?"
right.
And he's like, "Yeah." Scuttle's just like, "Yeah." He's like, "No, he's breathing. Look how beautiful he is. He's fucking dead on the ground." And you're saying like, "Oh my God, he's so gorgeous." Like what? But no, that song is so good. That song is incredible.
I'll make a little note of it.
Oh my God, I would die. Or like, okay, so we just talked about this. You mentioned it, so I assume I can mention you're from Alabama, which because most of your TikTokers probably don't know. We just talked about this because I heard the Southern accent come out, and I was like, I've never heard that in 60 seconds. Especially because like when you get excited, like on your TikToks about to sing, and you like explain the singing, and then you're like going into it, it sounds nothing like that. I bet you, but we were talking about Becky. I bet you could play any role in that show in Waitress.
That was a joke we had. I went to a performing arts school last year, and that was like the joke amongst everybody. They were like, Cheslee is Waitress. The entire musical. She could play Ogie. She could be Dr. Palmer.
No, not Ogie.
Yes, my typecast is the comedic man. I
Oh
know.
my God. What is your type cast? Because Can I be slightly offensive for 2 seconds?
Go for it.
It makes me really mad that I look at you and immediately now, and I'm only saying this because I've seen your comments. And by your comments, I mean you literally were the one who commented in your own comments about it. Your typecast being Tracy.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm obsessed with Tracy Turnblad, but what the fuck? Like, is that the one you get all the time?
I get it. I mean, I feel like it would be more offensive if I wasn't crazy about the show. Like, I've literally been Tracy 3 times. Like, I love it so much. But I mean,
That's
I
crazy.
don't know. But also, like, I feel like the stigma between like playing the fat character versus fat people have lives too, and to portray those people, like, you
Yeah.
know, like, I mean, I don't think this should be a stigma, and I don't consider it
No.
one. So,
Which you are so well. I think the video you were talking about that you just filmed was the one that was supposed to be the mutuals. No, that one just came up on a For You page. That was from a while ago.
Where I was in like
Pajamas.
pajama pants.
Yes.
Dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
you
it
weren't gonna
said,
post
"Hey,
it because you looked
hey,
blocky, but then you were like, all bodies are beautiful. And I was like, yes. And I love your
Yeah.
body like so much. And like there's so much power just vested inside of you. It is fucking nuts. If anybody doesn't know, Cheslee is literally 17 years old and it's like freaky. You are the Olivia Rodrigo of the Broadway world.
Don't say that to me. I will. I don't know how to handle my. I can't do this.
Like it's crazy how much like your voice is nuts. Oh my god, I think it's true. You know who else thinks it's probably true? My other fucking favorite TikToker, Alicia Allen, whose video just came up on my For You page. I fucking love her. And when I saw your face next to her face, I was like, this is too much for me to handle. I love her.
The way that I saw her. I don't know. I didn't follow her for some reason. She's all over my For You page, and I've always been like, she's just stunning. Like, she's so gorgeous. And I was just like, wow. Like, I think I've tuned out anything she said because I've just been like, I am so homosexual. And it's just like, I look at her and I'm like, wow, she's so.
Are you?
And I mean, I'm like,
you don't have to out. I don't know if you're.
No, it's fine. I'm literally like out unless my parents ask, but they're not going to ask. I just won't tell them I'm on a podcast. Oh, well.
I can cut it out too. We could do whatever you want.
But I
love that for you. Do you identify anything as anything specific?
Oh, yeah, I'm bisexual.
Come through. Bisexual. Yes. I would say I have a chance, but I'm very, very, very gay. so you know.
That's all that counts, you know. No, but
truly.
I was taking a nap yesterday and then I just woke up randomly and so many people were following me. And it was like they were coming from nowhere. Like,
yeah, tell me how that feels. Like not for my own ego. I just mean like explain your TikTok journey to us. So when did you like post your first video? Like what was it? And then like how'd you get here?
Oh my gosh, my very first video.
Literally Adina Menzel, but
I can't. Okay, so my first video was like I was in Tech Week for Best Christmas Pageant Ever.
It's a trigger word for me.
Too. Tech Week. After too. Jesus. Anyway. So I was in Tech Week for that, and my friend Ramsey was like just dancing around a room, and I was like videoing her 2 years ago. So that was my first TikTok. I had no plans on posting anything. And then my friend Claire was like, you should post a high note and everybody will go crazy. And so I was like, I can't stand TikTokers. I don't want to do that. And then it's so annoying, but I can't say that anymore. So
some of them, listen, we could say that about some of them. Are you on the gay side of TikTok?
I mean, sometimes.
I'm on like musical theater Taylor Swift gay TikTok right now. Like very much.
I don't even. I haven't been on my For You page, and I feel like I'm always on my following page because I'm always like, oh my God, they were on my For You page, and it was like my
That's the
before.
thing is like, if you follow all these people, what's the point of following them if you're not like watching their own videos? So
yeah, my For You page kind of scares me a little bit. I don't know what's
yeah,
gonna
mine
pop
does
up.
too. I just saw this really gross one about an icicle, and it made me uncomfortable.
I
He
don't know
was
if I want to
stroking
ask
this giant icicle, and it was very uncomfy. And
that.
the comment said,
Not that.
"This is how Elsa was made," and I was like, "Gotta go." I was like, "No, thank you." Which, speaking of, that's still happening. You are in a current production of Frozen,
I am. I
playing
am in
Elsa.
Frozen Junior.
Can we
Yeah.
not? Can they not be junior shows, please?
Correct. I agree. I can't. Which I mean, I just.
Because by the way, the Olivia Rodrigo of the Broadway world is not a junior. Like, you're not a tot, like at all.
But I kind of am. Like
Oh,
I am
man.
over half a year until I'm 18. Like I'm still a baby.
When's your birthday?
August. Did I do that math wrong? No, I might be.
You're close.
What day? Hold
What day?
on. Yeah, sure. August 4th.
Oh, okay. We're close.
When's your birthday?
July 11th. So like a couple weeks after.
Oh my God, twins. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Does that make you?
Yeah,
No,
sure.
you're a Leo.
I am.
I'm not an astrology bitch, but I just kind of knew that.
I mean, I wish I was.
Okay, so
I would like. I don't know.
I'm dead. So you've had this like huge, like you're still going. Like it's not stopped. Like the other day, what how many was 100,000? That was like 3 days ago. Oh, we got a little pause again. It's fine.
So
Here we go.
I hit 100,000 yesterday, and I just checked it. I hit 140
Yep.
just a second ago,
Yep.
and now I'm at 100. I just refreshed it. It's 140.2.
I love this life for you so much. Like I'm telling you,
I'm so stressed.
you're gonna go so far. Like it's fucking crazy. By the way, speaking of not going anywhere, what the fuck? I need you to tell this story because I'm interested in hearing it. I'm sure a shit ton of your followers are interested in hearing it. We all need to know. Now, I did see your comment and I understand like kind of why, because it's dumb as fuck. My father actually skips these parts of these shows. How the fuck did The Voice reject you 4 fucking times?
Okay, I literally have my rejection email. Let me just pull it up. No, but I have been so I have been through like the pre-screen, which is where I go to an undisclosed location that I'm not allowed to say. But like I go somewhere and sit in front of some cameras, then a table of producers, and they video me. I sing my songs, which I prepare for, and then leave, and they watch back everything and see how I look on camera, and then go through an interview about how dramatic my life is. Where they pry you, they're like, so will you tell me about this that you put on your little why my life is sad situation? Let's dive into it. And if you don't leave in tears, you basically just don't get called back.
Damn.
So,
They put you through a whole therapy
yeah,
session.
truly. And
Which
then
is,
they're like,
to be honest, so like I said, my dad used to skip through all of the sob stories, which like rightfully so, because at this point, like in general, most people have one, but also like if you don't, like it's all about these shows are literally talent shows. It's all about talent and not your sob story. It's fucking nuts. Like it's crazy. They're missing out on so many good people.
right.
Like they passed up on the like Olivia Rodrigo of the Broadway world 4 times. Like, what is that? I'm gonna stop calling you that. But no, yeah, I'm serious. Like that's absolutely nuts. What have you? Are you allowed to tell us what you've done? Auditioned with? Like, what's your go-to? Is it a pop? You have to do pop, I assume.
Yeah. Well, my like market. except for I never picked my songs because I can't. I always feel like this past time I just did the open call again because my friend made it through and has a call back in a few weeks. So I just like did that one.
Which
and
one?
Was rejected. I sang this like open call that just happened.
Yeah.
I sang, what's it called? The what's it called? It's Vienna. That Billy Joel sings. Yes, I sang that and was rejected because I was like, okay, pop star didn't work. Let me do soulful alto, and soulful alto didn't work either.
Oh my God.
So
Do they know you now?
I think
Or
last
like
time
different people?
I sang like the voice people.
Yeah. Like when you go in, is it like kind of
The voice people.
the same people? Yeah.
I have at least one lady, I think her name's like Jamie or something, that I see every time. She's like, nice to have you back. And I'm like, Miss Girl, don't say that.
I auditioned for Disney for so
Like,
I
what?
worked at Disney for 2 years, and during that time I did like 12 auditions because I wanted to be somewhere in the entertainment world. And every single time it's the same fucking people. It is so stressful. It is a lot to handle. I'm not gonna lie. It's whew.
Oh, wow. Definitely.
Um so that's nuts. Like you should have already been on one of these shows. Like you could have won. Like that's literally crazy. Like this isn't even to hype you up. Like if you were a bad singer, like I would literally tell you. Maybe not on this podcast. I wouldn't come on and be like, you're fucking horrible. But like you're not. And like that's whack. Like that's so crazy. But I wanted
I'm
to
kind of glad.
about what?
Like, I'm kind of glad that I didn't make it through. There's so many horror stories about that. And I always have this thing where I'm like people are always like, can you sing this song? Can you sing this song that's not musical theater? But like I sing musical theater because it's what I like. And I want to continue to do what I like until I can't pick my own songs anymore. If that makes, I said I don't pick my own songs. And so like if I got on like The Voice or American Idol or something, they would definitely like, they would have me singing country. I already know I'd be up there singing Fancy by Reba.
Can I tell you what though? How elite would it be if you got into one of those shows singing musical theater and then you kept that through the entire show and won? Like that would be something nobody's ever seen before. Like that's what they should be going for. Like that would be incredible. And then doing like traditional like musical theater songs that are like somewhat close enough to pop. Like Waitress in general is made by Sarah Bareilles, and it is a musical, but like some of those songs for sure could be, I mean, She Used to Be Mine was on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So like, yeah, which is an incredible song. I love that song. I want to just do the little fun, giddy little musical theater questions that everyone I'm sure asks you all of the time. Let's start with musicals in general. What is your least and favorite musical?
Do not enjoy it. My favorite musical is and always has been Spring Awakening.
Interesting. What did you say your least was?
Little Shop
of Horrors, really? Interesting. Okay. You don't like the little moment. What's that song? Suddenly Seymour. Yeah, that one.
Okay. So I don't like it because period vocals. I don't like it because it's just like, I don't know. It just feels very sexist and like I don't like the way.
Okay.
What's her name? The blonde. What does she do? She's like, I don't know. I also saw it live and they like danced in plant suits at the end. And if that's like
it's
thing,
a lot of weird
cool,
things.
Yeah, that's not me. If I was in that show, I would want to play the plant. Feed me Seymour. That's a bop. Like that's a bop.
I have never. So we did Spring Awakening the play back in high school, and I was not allowed to do it, nor did I want to. I was kind of trapped as like I don't know, political beliefs and things aside. Like I really wasn't into the whole like abortion thing at the time. Which, if anybody's curious now, I promise you, I'm my body, my choice, and like that is how it will stay. Because duh. Um, but yeah, at the time I didn't do it, and nor do I really care to anymore. And it's not because of the abortion thing. I just don't know. Like something about it is just like I don't know. I feel like it needs a better. Like it's. I think it's just because it's all of it's pretty depressing. So
Yeah.
like it's,
I don't know. I just like have always loved like I remember when the Deaf West version like performed on the Tonys and I was like, this is
yeah.
so cool. And I love like making theater accessible and like I don't
So
know
do
that
I.
yeah, something about that really spoke to me and then I was like,
Shout out to the
I love
prom.
it. Period.
I'm upset. I love it.
The prom?
There are some parts of it I don't like, aka
Like
James
movie or
Corden,
just like this show,
the
period.
movie.
Oh yeah, the movie. I would have been okay if it wasn't like she's smiling while getting hate crime.
I saw that and I thought it was so funny. And I was like, I feel like that would have been me though. I'm really good at like hiding my emotions behind a smile. So like I could feel like that's probably what it might have been, but
Right. I also have a bit of a bone to pick with the prom though, because I definitely asked my agents for an audition and they were like, she's not 18. We can't get you in the room. But like, I want to play Emma so badly. It would be so fun.
are you familiar with the stage production?
The prom?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Does
I'm
Emma
like,
have a bigger role in the stage production than in the movie? Because like I mean
I
it's
mean,
centered around Emma in the prom, but I feel like a lot of it's about the Broadway like people.
well, I guess, but like, she's considered the lead if you really want to like plot wise, I guess. Cause I mean, I don't know. Yeah, she has it's like a big deal for Emma. So,
And I have no empathy, I have no sympathy for fucking Alyssa Green. Hear me out. This bitch, she wants all this empathy because she's like, my mom does me this, my mom tells me this. Bitch, I get it. I was like that. I understand. It's a very relatable storyline. But come on, it's 2021 at this point. And I know by the time you're fucking 14 years old, you know what's right or wrong. You could have had your own, you could have done it on your own. It's very dangerous to come out when you're not in a good
mhm.
like family culture, though. I get it. But like, come on, Melissa, come on. Granted, though, if Kerry Washington was my mother and she didn't accept it, I'd freak the fuck out. I'd be like, no, thank you. Least and favorite musical you've been in.
Oh, okay. I am ready. So my least favorite is I had this insane director when I like was first starting theater, and I was
Which
about to just
was
what?
how old were you when you started theater?
I started theater when I was my first show was in 2009, I think, December 2009. So how old am I? 17? What year is it? 21?
Well, I was 9, so you would have been 12, or you would have been 6 backwards. 6 or 7, depending on the month.
Yeah. Wait, are we that close in age?
I'm 20.
I don't know. For some reason, I was like, you're like
Everyone
20.
thinks I'm older.
That's okay.
Everyone thinks, oh, I love it. Somebody called me 32 the other week, and I was like, you are a saint. Much appreciated. All I want in life is to be 30, flirty, and thriving. It's the only thing I want. It's the only thing I'm looking forward
I
to.
get it. I do. Me too. But I did this show called Boomers that this director wrote when I was like 11.
Just the name.
It was about literal like baby boomers
Yeah, I
and
figured.
like a medley of 50s, 60s show. Yeah. And for some reason they had like this troupe. They all promised us like songs and told us we were going to get paid. And then they just like did not pay us,
That's
but they
messed
paid
up.
the lead cast. Right. It starred like Valerie Payton, who was in Joyful Noise and like a few things, which she was
I
very wonderful.
love that movie. I don't know who you're talking about, but I love that movie.
She's one of the chorus ladies, but she's like in the movie. Like, girl got lines and everything. Like, she
Damn.
booked that in. Period. We love to see it. But I think she passed away. R.I.P. Miss Valerie. But so it was just like not a good experience. The
Yeah.
director was awful, so I hated it. My favorite show. Okay. I have to say Hairspray, my first regional production of
Oh
Hairspray, which was
shit.
the second time I did what?
I'm just shocked. You said regional production in my brain. Just whoa. Does that mean you get paid? Did you get paid for that?
Yeah. But that was
Wow.
no, but it was still considered a regional credit because of the theater it was at. But I
Got it.
mean, that's okay.
So you
The
played
third
Tracy
time,
3 different
we're
times.
not going to speak of the 2.5, but I say 3 times because I was cast 3 times.
In what year? Like what years?
Okay, first time I played Tracy Turnblad, I was literally 11 years old. Anyways, and that was in like adult Hairspray, like straight
How
up
does
was like,
one? Did you look like you do
and
now?
I know. I wish I could show you. I don't even have pictures anymore. I literally have the like poster on my wall. I was 11 years old and
Wow.
I was cast twice because the crazy director originally cast it and she was like, "You're going to be Tracy." And then she got fired cuz she was crazy. And so I had to
Been
go through
there.
auditions again and get cast again.
Oh wow.
So I did that and then the second time I did it, I I turned 15 during the run.
Got it.
And then the last time was going to be like the summer right after. So I think I was 16.
Was gonna be, huh?
Yeah, she didn't go through, but that's
Oh
okay.
God. Oh God. Do you have a dream role?
Currently, it fluctuates all the time, but currently it's Rose and Dogfight.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's go back because I don't think we answered that question. What do you get? Or like, what's your typecast? Like your real typecast?
Oh,
Because
my
I can
typecast.
see you. There's nothing more. Okay, if I had to look at you and I had to tell you, oh, I kind of want to play this game. I want you to tell me what you would think about what mine would be. Because if anybody doesn't know, I did musical theater for 4 years and all of that jazz. Um, but I'm dead. I've been I can't. Anyways, but if I looked at you and this one might be pretty obvious, maybe. I don't know. I think again, let me just bring this up because I think it's important since I want to talk about a couple of serious things in the musical theater world. If a show does not have a person that has to look specifically like somebody, then there should be no reason that somebody else cannot play that role. For example, a show that would require somebody to look how they are is basically everybody in Hairspray. Like Tracy Turnblad has to be big and she has to be white. That's the point of the show. Link would have to be white. That's the relationship. And then Penny would have to be white and Seaweed would have to be a person of color.
Right.
But if it's not, then anybody should be able to play this role or any role in general that doesn't require it. I want to see you play. What is her name? The girl in you'll tell me. The girl in Beetlejuice, Lydia.
Oh, Lydia. Oh,
Love her. Like
that
for
whole
real
show
though.
it just makes me feel like vocal damage. That whole show makes
Really?
me so nervous.
That I
Yes.
could not. To play Beetlejuice is something that is so astronomically hard. Like that's insane. It would take so much power. And the fact that he was the only one and did it for so long is absolutely nuts. But I would love to see you play Lydia. But what are you typecast as? Like what do people or what do you typecast usually as?
I mean, I've played literally like any role under the sun, but my typecast, okay. I feel like if I'm an ensemble role, my ensemble role is like bigger, older girl. Literally. Like I'm so dead ass. I did a pilot once and literally my character's name was bigger, older girl. And I have a few scripts that literally say that. So
That's wow.
which is fine with me. I don't really care. But like
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, you gotta own it.
yeah. I mean, I'm cute. I know. It's fine. I'm not even upset.
Big, brown haired, and beautiful. That's the
Period.
reprise version.
Yes. I should write that. New TikTok trend.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Please.
No. But I don't even know. I literally, as much as I don't want to be like leading lady, that's all I've played recently.
Yeah.
Like it's true. Like
Yeah.
I mean, like energetic but can cry on stage, like
Yeah.
lady.
Come through.
Yeah.
Can you cry and come? I can cry and come in. Your angry cry, I'm obsessed with.
Thank
You were
you.
doing, what were you doing? Oh God, what was that TikTok? You were singing a song and you just started crying and got mad at the same time. And I was like, wow.
It was probably Mother Knows Best. I've had two
Was
Mother
it?
Knows
Maybe it was
Best.
I think it was Be Prepared. I think it was an older one.
Oh, Be Prepared is like newer than Mother Knows Best.
Is it?
I
No,
don't
it's
know.
not. The one with Scar. Mother Knows Best was like 2 days ago. That one was like a month ago.
I've had two Mother Knows Best.
Oh.
Because I did
No, no,
one.
no, no. The high note one, not the
Yeah,
the first one. Okay, yeah.
but I think
Oh,
the
maybe
first.
it was the first one.
Yeah.
Which I
Um,
gotta say, I know this is very strange, but like, I mean, people progress. The second one's better than the first one in all aspects. Like your facial expressions, like the way you sing it, like it's phenomenal in the most recent one. I can't stop. I was saying this
I,
before, like I can hit that note and like singing that is so fun. It is
yeah,
addicting. Speaking of
right.
addicting things, because I want to get to this question, I love this question. And I actually ask like my normal friends this question because I think it's such a fun question. And now that it's kind of a niche, I'm obsessed with. Um, what is a TV show or a movie that you would love to see as a musical? Because I know I saw something about you saying something about it. I've been obsessed with it, but Bridgerton the musical is absolutely one of the best things in the world. I think I have a favorite different song than most people. If I Were a Man is my favorite thing in the entire world. I love the
Okay.
sassy side character songs. Those are my favorite.
Oh no, definitely. I'm such an Eloise, and singing that song just
Yes,
like
if I were a
fills.
man, I go to Japan, maybe
Definitely.
sit with the sit. Oh, it's so good. That one in Penelope, Penelope song. I don't know what it's called.
It's called Penelope Featherington.
Is it? Oh,
Mhm.
but I wanted her to say in the song. I don't know if it was like too like cliche to sing, but I wanted her to go because it's her fight between her and Eloise. I wanted her to say, um, oh God, I'm not a Bridgerton. I'm just Penelope Featherington. Like I can't hear the rhythm in my head, but like I wanted her to say that. I think it would be phenomenal.
Yeah, I think I saw somebody do that. She's my I think her name is Gwen on TikTok. I'll have to find it, but she has red hair and she's the most perfect person ever. And she like rewrote a reprise and she definitely said that. Because I remember being like, mic drop. She did
Literally
that.
typecast.
That's
Can
so
you
good.
be Eloise or Penelope? I would love that.
I
Obsessed.
would kill. I just finished Bridgerton too, so now I'm like both of
Which, by
them.
the way, I totally saw Penelope as the like that bitch. She's 100% that
Totally.
bitch.
She no, baby's character arc is everything.
Insane. It
Like
is
the amount of
so
work an actor
intense.
could. Oh, it's so good.
And the
And
fact that she's 34 years old in real life is terrifying. She looks literally 12.
truly, and have you seen Dairy Girls? Which she's like
No.
the actress is in Dairy Girls, where she also plays a high school girl in like the '90s. She's fantastic. That
She's
actress.
beautiful and I love her. I'll do this. Can I be? Wait. Okay. I'll be one of them and you can be the other one. I love both of them. They're my two favorite characters in that entire show. Unless Anthony wants to get with it, because I will. Whew, that man and
Anytime Anthony comes on the screen, I'm
his
like,
tush. I like hello.
I get it.
I love
I,
him.
I don't know. That musical, I really need that musical to become a thing. And
Yes.
like
And I
Abigail,
don't want it to, no offense to Abigail or Emily, like their music is incredible. Like I want them to keep doing what they're doing. I don't think it should be any other way. They should hold the line until it can happen. I don't want to see it on Netflix. I don't want to see it as a Ratatouille the musical. I need to see it as a stage production. I don't want it like if they want to do it first on the show, then on Netflix, that'd be great. But I don't want to just see it on Netflix because we've already seen that version, quote unquote, on Netflix. I want to see it on stage live. Like, I don't want this, like, I don't want you to, and I don't like a concept album would be great, but I want the full thing. I want the full effect because it is that good.
No, it's I literally can like imagine it in my head. And also like I just the chills that I get thinking about
Yes.
watching it live. Especially that opening number.
Oh my
Have you
God, it's
listened to the
so
opening number?
good. It's so
It's
good.
the first few
Tighter.
it makes me cry. That's
It's intense. Opening numbers are so great. Opening numbers are so great. Beetlejuice's opening number is incredible. That's the only one I can think of. My favorite musical that I've ever been in. While you think about a TV show or movie that you want to see produced into a musical, my favorite musical that I've ever been in that has a phenomenal opening number is Addams Family. I love that show.
That's what I was thinking about. I wasn't gonna be like Addams Family because nobody ever thinks about that. But
Were you in it?
Yes.
Did you play Wednesday? People are asking you to sing Wednesday's shit.
True. I did that show. That was right after my first production of Hairspray. So I understudied Pugsley and I was an ancestor. Yeah.
Did you go on?
No, but I was this close.
Oh, okay.
That
That would
actually,
have been strange.
I
Very
was gonna go
strange.
on, and then I literally like was about to book a TV show, and so I was gonna like fly to California.
Who are you? What the fuck?
No, I actually like I act.
What
People think
TV
I'm
show?
lying. I was this close to booking This Is Us. I had 4 callbacks for This Is Us.
I've met a chick from This Is Us. And I say that because I've never seen a single episode, but she's a very famous character.
I have not either.
Okay.
It was between me and one other girl.
That's insane. How is this stuff that wow. I mean, you only know so much about Person Online and what they give away, but like, I'm so glad. This is so great. I feel like People Magazine getting an exclusive. Like, I love that. That's so great, though. That's so cool. But no, okay, so you played, I was an ancestor.
Which one?
It was the best one. Well, we just had like a bunch. We had a lot of them, and each one had like, we had to come up with our own like backstory and things like that, which was so fucking fun. I ended up wearing a costume that was like very like chef. So like a dead chef. But we had 2 stages. If you can imagine like a giant stage, we had 2 extended stages that were built and they were hollow with 2 covers. So like, I think it was 4 on our side and 3 on the other. We would start the show and we'd have to be under the stage for an hour under the hollow part. There was nobody else. It was just us 4. And we just would like play games with each other, like literally like patty cake and shit like that. Mind you, we're like 16, 15, like we're old. Not older enough not to play patty cake, but we did that. And then like the opening number would happen. They would sing, or it'd be the opening. What are they called? When you not the prelude? Is that right? That's not right. Is that right? In the beginning of
the overture.
The overture. They would play the overture, and then they would play When You're in Atoms. But mind you, so we're under there for an hour. Then we had to listen to the overture, which is a pretty long overture, and then the ancestors don't pop up until halfway through the opening numbers. Like we were in there a long time, but I loved that show. It was my favorite show to do. I got to end up playing a tree as well as an ancestor, because during Lucas and Wednesday's song with the apple.
Crazier Than You?
Yes. Mm-hmm. It was crazy holding that tree. That tree was heavy as fuck. Like they had handles on the back. It wasn't like we were dressed as trees. Like we had to hold the hand. It was cool.
Like a dead ass tree.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was nuts. What are those boys doing in the tree? Love. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. So something that you want to see, like a TV show or musical. I literally forgot mine and I'm so mad because I have the best one, but I don't remember what it is.
I honestly, okay, as much as like it already happened and it was great, my favorite movie is Ratatouille, and that's me being so serious. I wish I was lying. I'm not. I could watch Ratatouille. It's the same.
I was talking to someone about this. Why that one? It's like just, seriously, why that one? Because like that girl who was producing, I don't know if she's still going strong. I haven't seen her in a minute, but that girl who was going for that Tangled was incredible. It was phenomenal. The music was so good that she was doing. And I was like, good for you. I love this. I want to see this. Like that one. Like what's next? Like you did Ratatouille. What the fuck is next? Cars? Like what? As a musical, like, okay. Like any other movie.
No,
Someone was like, I
truly.
can't wait for It's a Bug's Life. I'm like, gotta go. I gotta go. But okay, so
No,
Ratatouille, like that's
Tangled
your
is
one. That's your go-to. Like,
no, Tangled was definitely my answer.
okay.
Absolutely. However, I was just let down by Ratatouille, so it makes me a little nervous to be like Tangled because it's kind of originating in the same place, you know?
Yeah. So yeah. But like there's gotta be a line. They just made a musical about rats. There's gotta
Yeah,
be some sort of line. Like if they're there, like they might as well just do a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like musical.
that could be everything.
I mean, it could. I want to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sing like A Girl Worth Fighting For. Or like Be a Man. What is it called? Be a
That's the song.
Man.
Wait,
Raging Water.
I'll make a man out of you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll tell you mine. One of mine that I would love to see as a musical, which it already is, but like a musical stage production, um, ways. And by the way, to anybody who's about to judge, do not judge me until you've seen at least one, if not three of these movies. Um, because every single one is actually fucking phenomenal. Most of them are fucking phenomenal. But I want to see Barbie's A Princess and the Pauper. Like
For some reason
actually.
in my head, I thought you were gonna say Twilight, and the whole time I was like bracing myself. I was like, please don't. I'm gonna leave the zone.
No, no, oh my god, no, yeah, I want to see like Princess and the Pauper's music is so good. Like I would love to see a live action version of them doing like You're Just Like Me, I'm Just Like You. I love, like, it's so good.
I wasn't a Barbie kid growing up. So I like
Okay.
every time everybody freaks out about Barbie, I'm like, I watched Nim's Island. I think that was
Oh
a
my
Barbie
god,
movie.
whoa, haven't heard that one in a minute.
Wait, is Nim's Island a different movie? I don't know, but there was something Barbie was on like an island and there was a tree house and that had some Barbie.
No, Barbie and the Island Princess is one of my
Yes!
favorite movies of Barbie. That's so funny. No, I love that one. It made me so sad. You guys, that movie's emotional. Have you
It's,
seen it?
I don't remember it, but I used to watch it all the time. I
It
know
is
that.
so good. She does this, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, it's been out for literally like 14 years. Um, she has this song, like she doesn't know she doesn't know who her parents are. She lives on an island. She can speak to the animals, which by the way, elephant is the literal dream role. It's so great. But it's actually pretty funny. And then like she sings this song on the island to the animals to get them to sleep and whatever, like because the elephant has anxiety. So she sings the song to the elephant. And then she's like singing it in the courtyard when she goes through all of this shit. She's like finally gets to a castle in a courtyard, almost like Little Mermaid. And then she starts singing it at this ball, and her mother is like there and hears this song, and like the end of the movie is them like meeting, and she's like, oh my god, I know that song, and she like starts singing the other half of it. It's so good. It's so good. um
Okay, you just
mm,
like ran through the Barbie movie.
just a little synopsis of that one. If anybody's looking for another rendition of the Christmas Carol, Barbie has a great one. No, but um back to, we're going like bouncing between questions, but I fucking love this. So my dream role and one of my favorite musicals of all time. Um so my dream role in it is Donkey, but Shrek the musical is fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal. Which is something I never
The
thought I
way
would say because the Shrek movies aren't that great. But the musical is incredible. Which, by the way, if you toss Sutton Foster or anything, it's gonna be incredible. But like, well, she's doing the Music Man, so I don't know. But like,
no, Shrek is so good for no reason. Like
it's
they really
so
had no
good.
right.
Every
Like it's I
song.
in the car. Yes, everything. Even the fucking like when they're like soldiers at Duloc. I listen to that shit on my way to
Oh my
wherever the
god.
fuck. The
It's
grocery
so good.
store.
It's
I'm
the
like,
most annoying song. I almost skip that song every time, but like it is still a good song. But it's my favorite song in that entire musical is the one with all three of her
I know it's today.
selves. What is it?
I know it's today.
I Know It's Today. Best one. Best
It's
one.
That musical, that was my second for like the shows I've done. That's my second favorite.
Oh, okay. Wait, you've done it? Who'd you
Yes,
play? Bitch
I played
Fiona.
Fiona.
What's up? Every lead role. Me
No,
playing an ensemble member every time. Lead role. Okay, come through.
no, but
Flex.
no, it was our competition show last year, and I am so proud of her.
So good.
Makes me
So
want to cry.
good. I'm gonna ask you a question again that I just presume you're gonna hate. And I'm assuming you've heard it so much, especially because you're at this age and you're so fucking talented. What is Cheslee's future? What's her goal?
I I am very like, I'm just gonna like, not to say that I don't work hard. I'm just gonna let stuff come to me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna work as hard as possible, and whatever comes my way comes my way.
Yeah.
Like, I truly have no fucking clue.
Where are you at right now? Like in your like, are you a junior, senior?
Yes, I'm a junior.
Oh, that pains me. Can you like hurry up? I
I
need-
fucking wish. No, the fun thing is that I'm literally, because of the pandemic, it's my first year homeschooling. And so I literally am not even halfway through my like first semester. Like I am, my
Just because
grades are
you're
fine. I'm just
okay.
not.
Got it. Oh,
Because
okay.
I don't have due dates or anything with the program. So I'm just like, I literally no fucking
Are
clue.
you
I'm not
going to
going
a
to
specialty
college.
school?
I mean, I am now. I mean, I went to a performing arts school and now I'm just like at home. I don't like just homeschooling, I guess.
Okay. Well,
I
but
don't
like, are you
know.
taking like math, science,
Yeah.
English? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Okay. I don't
doing
know how like performing arts school, like all I know is fucking victorious.
yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. No, no, but I mean, there I would like study theater and like stay after
Yeah.
school and all that jazz, but I would still take the same classes. And I'm
Yeah.
basically doing that now, just like no theater.
That's so, it's so sad.
Oh
Can
yeah.
people please just like fucking wear a mask and stay inside so we can get musical theater back, please? I
Truly.
just need to see theater. Like, I'm not even a part of it anymore. I kind of want to be, but like, I just, but I'm waiting. Like, y'all, open back up. Like, stay inside, do your thing. Um, well, I'm sure like you and your audience are all gonna say the same, or me and your audience are gonna all say the same thing. But we all know you can't fucking stay in Alabama. That's a
I
definite
mean,
no, right?
well, like honestly, like with family stuff right now, I very much so might end up just staying in Alabama.
Oh
I
wow.
hope to God that's not the case. But like with what's going on currently, like I have no idea what I'm gonna end up doing. But like I have so many people willingly reaching out to me, like talking about schools and stuff, that there's like I truly have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do. Like,
Is the goal, because you said you acted, you said you've been in or like tested for pilots and things like that. Is the goal Broadway?
I would love to give you an answer, but I really don't know. Like, I mean, I just my
I
goal is to
thought you were gonna say no, and my heart just like left my soul.
no,
Like, if
like
your name's not on a marquee, like I gotta go.
see my name up in lights up there on the marquee. No, but like I'm not gonna say no because
Mhm.
I definitely hope to one day. Like it would be everything, but
Like,
also
I controversial because Leo Michelle. But like I need you to go like work at Ellen Stardust Diner and like do that whole thing and then just like do it. Like you would be there
that
literally if you went to Ellen Stardust, you'd be there for maybe a month. You would book something so fast.
that's actually the dream is Ellen's. I think that's the goal. Like truthfully, the way
Are
I
you
go to
lying? You don't look like you're joking, and I'm totally okay with that. I just need to know.
honestly, the way that I commented on, you know, Meg, I don't know how to say it, Dwanell, maybe, I don't know, but she on TikTok posts videos because she works at Ellen's and it's like her singing.
Oh, okay.
And
I yes. Yeah.
she's amazing. I don't
Yeah.
understand why she hasn't booked yet. She's fantastic. But like, I comment on all her videos, like, can't wait to do this one day because I'm so serious about wanting to work at Ellen.
Do it. Ellen's is
I,
also kind of controversial, but do it.
I just, I hope
I
to.
think you
That's the goal
should.
in
Like dead
mind.
ass, like move to New York City. I'm not trying to plan your future for you, but it just like,
Somebody's
if you're
got to.
gifted, roll with it.
Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, that also requires college. Who knows if I'm gonna even
Does
get
it
accepted?
though?
I have no
Does
idea.
it?
Yeah, you actually have to get a degree in like vocal performance.
To work at Ellen's or to be on
Yes.
Broadway?
I swear no, to be on no.
Oh, to work at Ellen's. To be on Broadway doesn't require anything. Okay.
No, you just gotta be good.
Yeah. Well, maybe not even that, but like,
Yeah.
maybe even a celebrity, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I swear I heard that somewhere that you have to like at least have
There's
a
no
bachelor's, or not
way.
a bachelor's, an associate's. No, I'm not, because then my connection will, but I'm pretty
Oh, let me look it
positive.
up. I'll look it up. I want you to
swear
do it.
that's
I'm serious.
I
I
mean,
want us to be best friends.
we are. What do you mean? Of course.
I love that. I love that so much. To work at Ellen's. Let's see. You're looking it up.
Wrong, and I just told you this. I'm so embarrassed, but I feel like it's right.
I said requirements to work at Ellen's, and it brought up how to work at Ellen DeGeneres. That's so sad. No. Ellen Stardust Diner. Let's see. Indeed is hiring. I mean, you have to be 18, so we all have to wait, what, 8 more months at least? Sad face.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll do your homework for you so you can finish.
Oh my God, really?
I need you to focus on musical theater. I'll focus on your work. We'll get this done.
Everybody's telling me to do this. Like, finish your schoolwork. And I'm just like, I can't.
It literally doesn't say.
Did I just imagine that? I swear
This is a lot.
Egg.
Product description, roles. It says roles. You literally apply for a role.
Role of a singing waitress or waiter.
I know. What is going on? I'm dead. Would you live in New York City?
Oh my God, yes. I'm going to eventually end up in
It's a dream. Okay.
Like, I have to. I literally have pictures of me crying on the plane home every time I just sob.
I've been 4 or 5 times, and every time I want to die.
Yeah.
Every time I come home, because I'm like, does it make you feel some type of way? I sit in that city.
It just feels like home.
I sit in that city. I feel like I'm home, but I also just feel like I can do literally anything.
Yeah.
I feel powerful as fuck.
I saw this TikTok with spoken word, and like, I always cry at those TikToks where it's like random videos of people like skating in the ice rink or like walking down the sidewalk.
I have so many inspirational videos, and I'm like, how dare you?
So it was spoken word in the background that was like, and I just stand on top of the building and I feel invincible, and it's only in New York. And I was like, yeah, turn it up. Me too. And I have it saved. And it's just, yep. It's always to the private story. You already know where it's going, y'all.
Oh, it's like, so annoying. I'm like, I can't.
But I just hope.
That's
like,
so
I mean,
funny.
I hope to go there for college. Like, as much as I said, I haven't looked at college. Columbia? Like, I've looked into Pace University. That's the only college like I've actually looked into, which now it's like controversial. So I'm going to have to re-look into it. But
so my biggest what if in life, because I try, obviously most people, try not to think about what ifs, because everything in life has a purpose. Everything happens for a reason. But my biggest what if that I actually haven't thought about it in a really long time. So I haven't, but my biggest what if was when I was applying for college. Mind you, I graduated high school at 16 years old. Period. And I was going to be 17. I had flown to Orlando to audition for AMDA, the school in New York, and I got in, which nobody can invalidate my experience. I understand that it's a for-profit school and that they usually accept a lot of people, but I still got in. But I ended up not going because my parents wanted just all about money. So they were like, you can't afford it. You can't go. Like, that's impossible, et cetera, et cetera. So, but that was my biggest what if. But I did get into a musical theater school. And I was, It's my biggest what
I
if.
mean, you can
It's
always
like
go back.
crazy. Oh, of course. Yeah. I have a
Yeah.
lot of dreams in life. I'm doing that. This is fucking fun. Podcasting is so fucking fun. Like I've recorded like 6 or 7 episodes already. And I'm like, every day I'm like, I want to just upload every single one and keep going. Like I have so many thoughts like running through my brain every day. And I'm like, this is so fun. But like I don't know, something. I want to do what you do, but I get scared singing in front of other people. Again, something that also came from my parents. You know, I was always told to shut up. I was always told you can't sing, or like they would pick at specific things, which is very strange because, by the way, my parents literally are tone deaf. So, and they're probably not going to listen to this podcast, and I rat them out all the time because I've not spoken to my parents for 7 months. So, um, but yeah, like I'm scared to sing, which is so, at least in front of people. I'm getting better at it. Um, but I just get so nervous singing on TikTok. I have a couple singing videos on TikTok, and sometimes I'm joking. There are a couple that are serious. Sometimes I just joke sing and see what comes out of it. But I do want to do like the musical theater shit, but I don't know. It's so hard. It's funny that you say that because like I'm a tenor and I belt a lot of the time. But I saw that TikTok where you're like, sorry that the music's so loud. It's because I'm belting and I like can't hear. I sing like something about like I always sing with the singer in my headphones and I sound really good, but when it's just like the instrumental shit, like it's so hard to just like find it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I
which
get
like
what
is
you're
a
saying.
whole singer's job. But do you have original stuff, or did you have you written any original shit?
I covered driver's license when that trend was a thing. I like rewrote driver's license, but so did everybody else. But that's I wrote when I was like 11 and I literally recorded it in like Nashville and like had the CD. It's a produced song, but no one's ever going to hear it because it's disgusting. I hate writing. I feel like everything I say is so fucking cheesy and I just can't handle it.
See, I love that. So that's me, bitch. I'm a Hallmark bitch.
So
Give me all of
everybody says
it.
that, but everybody's like, no, cheesier the better, because then everybody relates to cheesy shit. And I'm like, but I don't want to be
I
that
want to
person.
hear what an 11-year-old Cheslee has to say about life.
I do too. It was about like my best friend or something, who is still my best friend. So
Right.
we should probably listen to that. That'd actually be really fucking funny. I have the, let me see if I have the note. I might have it. What if I do?
Something that I think is underrated on your TikTok, Before He Cheats. Such a
I,
fucking good song. And by the way, that sits right in my comfortable spot. And the one time I tried to impress my sister, because I was, she's also kind of, she'll listen to this, so I'm sorry, but she knows. She also kind of participated in that kind of mentality of kind of suppressing my singing. But I was like, I want you to listen to this and see how crazy this is. When she does, I told her that, and she was shocked by it. When there's that transition, when she's like, I dug my key into the side of his. Oh God, what is that part where she switches? Whatever that word is.
is it seat? Seat.
Yeah, I think so. I'll have to let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can listen to it really fast. Um, but yeah, I'm obsessed with it. And that I have been able to do that ever since I heard that song. And for some weird reason, I can hit it every time. It's literally crazy. I don't want to get copyrighted. No, it's no. But he don't
Oh,
know that I dug my key in. Yeah, right there when she does that, I can do it like almost perfectly. Like it's crazy, and I fucking love doing it. I'm obsessed with it. I sing a lot of songs. I have a 1.5 mile walk to the gym every day. So I listened to all that jazz, the Glee version, 3 different times this morning walking to the gym. It's so good. It's so good.
I love the Glee version.
So do
The Glee
I.
version.
Take a
It's
Hint is
I
really good. Obviously, Victorious We Stand. That song's
yes,
so
I agree.
powerful. And all I want in life is that to be my go-to karaoke song. But obviously, most karaoke bars don't have Victorious songs in their their list. But
I think that's an actual song. I feel like I saw something about that where
it
it's
is.
like
It's a cover, and I hate it. Like I fucking hate it. It's so gross. Yeah. Also, there's a trend going around, or was going around, with Hayloft. I don't know. Are you familiar?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. If anybody doesn't know, it's the song that's like, my daddy's got a gun, my daddy's got a gun, that one. There's a band called Nickel Creek who, and that version of that song is not bad, but the version by Nickel Creek is so good. It is so good.
I think I listened to that song once because I was like, oh, this is snazzy. And then like listened to it by Mother, and it was like,
It's
underwhelmed.
so intense by them. Like it's so good. I love it.
Interesting.
How many times have you been in New York a lot? She suddenly goes, I was on Broadway once.
God, I wish. No, I actually worked with like some. What?
No, you're about to tell the story like you literally did work on Broadway once.
God, I wish I did. No, but I went with my theater troupe once. I think 3 or 4 times maybe. But the first time I went, I worked with like some people on Newsies. I took a workshop. Like I worked.
I did a workshop for Aladdin.
Yes.
Back,
Period.
yeah. I wonder if we were ever in New York at the same time.
That's tea. What if we were? Oh my God.
I was
Us at Ellen's.
there. What'd you say?
At us at Ellen's at the same time. Very full circle.
Imagine if we were. After this podcast, we'll have to like compare when we were both in New York. That's so
truly.
funny. But so you've been how many times?
Like for 3 or 4, maybe.
Did you see any shows?
Yes, I've seen quite a few.
Can you name them all as quick as you can?
I'm gonna try to. My first was Aladdin. Second was Matilda.
I've seen Aladdin.
I've seen Finding Neverland. I've seen Wicked like 3 times. I feel like there's more, but those are all that I can think of.
Okay. I've seen Aladdin, Kinky Boots, Phantom, Wicked, Waitress, Frozen. Am I missing one? I think, and Beetlejuice.
Period. I
Thank
also
God. Okay. Do you have any shows that are popular or whatever that you haven't listened to that you should, but you're waiting? Because I do. I've not seen, you guys, I still don't know what happens. The fact that I've made it this long, being on musical theater TikTok, being around that scene, I have no idea what happens in Dear Evan Hansen. I've not heard a single word from that musical because I'm dying to see it in person first.
Whoa. You haven't heard like any of the songs?
Not even Waving Through a Window. Like by the way, that's the only song title that I actually know either.
That's like my thing, was my thing on TikTok, is that I want to be the first female Evan Hansen. I have them all over my account.
Yeah, I did. I skipped through all of them because I saw like the hashtags or whatever. I just like actively avoid it, which is what I did for Waitress. And then my sister was begging me to listen to it. So one day, this seems like a very weird thing to feel powerful about, but it's okay. She told me to listen to it. So the first time I ever put it on, I was like, do I do it? Like, I kind of want to wait, but also I don't know if I'm ever going to see it, whatever. I put it on in the gym. And something about listening to it for the first time in the gym, it was so powerful. I was like, yeah. I was like, this is so great. I was like, shit pie. I was like, yes. There's like pumping iron. Like, I love shit pie. Like, what the fuck? But no, it was so good. But then I ended up getting to see it. And by the way, I'm pretty sure I saw the best Jenna, like hands down, like Sarah Bareilles, like, and Catherine McPhee, like, no offense, but Catherine McPhee is not that good as Jenna. I got to see. She has millions of views on her She Used to Be Mine on YouTube. It's literally incredible. What is her name? Allie.
Shoshana Bean?
No, not her either. She's not that great either.
I thought you said and I was like,
Shoshana Bean.
I'm in love with her.
I just have listen. Once I find it, it'll take me 2 seconds. Allison Luff.
Ooh, I know who it is. I don't think
Okay.
I've like fully
Okay.
listened.
When we're done with this, I'm gonna show you this because I actually this song I would love for you to do. The I'll show you what I want you to do. It's incredible. I've done that, but I did her version with my voice on TikTok, and I actually thought it sounded pretty good. Like a while ago, like a while ago. But yeah, so Waitress was one of those musicals, but then I ended up doing it. But I did want to still see it in person, loved it. And then I wanted to wait for this one, but I literally bike. I literally work out. I literally jam to this musical 24/7. And I'm dying to see it in person so bad. And the fact that it was supposed to open in New York and I wasn't able to see it because it didn't open because of the fucking pandemic. I want to see Six the musical so badly. It is so good. Like it is insane.
That's one show I don't know who I want to play. Like
All
I
of them.
truly, yeah, it's true. I want to be the
No,
swing.
I want to be I either want to play uh, Huntsman, Richmond, Bitches, Release My Bitches. Who is that girl?
Cleves.
That woman. Yeah, Anna Cleves.
Cleves.
And then either her or I do like XOXO. Love her. The fact that I don't know any of their names and they're all in the first song. Half of them are Catherine. I have like a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
One of them's Catherine. That one's the first Catherine. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. XOXO.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or and the third one is
Oh wait, do you mean Anne Boleyn? XO baby. Here we
her.
go. Don't lose your head.
Yes.
That's Anne Boleyn.
Oh, Emily. And then the last Catherine is the other one that I want to play. The one, huh?
That survives.
No, not her. The one right before her.
And
I
she's
loved that
the first
TikTok trend.
Catherine.
The one where she's like, that one.
That's the first Catherine.
That's the first. No, that song's last.
No, it's
Or
not.
second. No, it's second to last.
Catherine Parr survives. She's the last one.
No, Catherine Parr sings the slow one.
No, that's Jane Seymour. Wait, hold on.
No, Jane Seymour's the one that survives.
No, she died. Hold on. Divorced. Hold on.
Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived.
Beheaded, survived. Okay, I'm gonna name all of them right now. It's Catherine of Aragon.
They literally rhyme it in the first song.
Yes, Catherine of Aragon. She like just divorced. Boleyn beheaded. Miss Seymour died. What's her name? Catherine. Wait, Catherine of Aragon. There's 3 fucking Catherines. Mm-hmm. What the hell? Could they not be more original?
That's what I'm saying. 50-50 chance.
and then it's another Catherine and another Catherine.
Okay. What does she sing at the end? Is it Heart of Stone last? No, that's in the middle of the musical.
Heart of Stone's very middle. And then they have that one that's like
no, I don't even mess with how I skip House of Holbein every time. Every time. Yeah, it's so bad. I hate it.
All the way. We go through the first welcome to the house, and I'm like, skip.
I can't do it. I can't.
I don't even, what is that song even about? Like, where did they come from?
Choosing their pictures off their wall. You didn't know that?
No, I haven't listened to it. I get through the first line and I'm like, I can't do this.
No, so that song, House of Holbein, is the House of Holbein is the place where the portraits hang, where the king goes. Oh my God, if this is wrong, people are going to come for me. I'm pretty sure it's not. The House of Holbein is where the pictures are hanging up, almost like a real life Instagram. The king walks in and he looks at the portraits, and that's where he picks out his next wife.
So it's like the magic mirror in Shrek is what that translated to.
Sort of.
But it's like.
Sort of, yeah.
Like a hallway.
Yeah.
I'm glad I skipped that song. I don't like that.
House of Holbein, yeah. And then they go size 9 waist or size 0 waist or something. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts.
Maybe I should listen to it.
I love the girl, whatever Richmond girl. I love her. Anne of Cleves?
Anne of Cleves, yeah.
Love her. Her song's so good and powerful. Her song reminds me of that song in Waitress that Becky sings.
Period.
Yeah.
Definitely. She's my
Yeah.
favorite. Everybody always expects me to be like, I want to be Jane. Jane's so fucking annoying and whiny.
No.
I want to be Miss Cleaves.
And no offense, like depressing things just aren't my thing right now. And like Heart of Stone's a great song, but I don't want to be someone that sings a depressing song when fucking the other one of the Catherine sings about literally sex with like 6 different men, and the other one talks about stealing the first one's marriage.
And
like
she just goes up there and is like, oh, I love you. You're so good to me. And we have a baby.
she's on
Girl.
one of them's on TikTok.
I think all of them.
Tori?
Miss what's her name? The one that sings.
She's
a
Anna
lot of them
Cleves, the one with the pink. She's got a
she's
pink
not
outfit.
That's one of the Catherines. That's Howard. Howard.
Oh,
Catherine
Jesus.
Howard.
Oh
No,
my god. This musical, man.
17
This
Catherine.
musical. This is post-editing me. But there is literally almost 2.5 hours worth of footage podcasting with Miss Cheslee Duke. And I love all of this conversation. It's a little bit laid back, which is super nice. It's super funny. It's super fun. It's super energetic. But if I have a video that's an hour and a half, that's about the sweet spot for my podcast. Would love to do over 2 hours, and I know you guys can always stop it and pause it, but I kind of want to keep the other half. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off here, and then we'll jump in back when I give you the second part, which is either going to be like sometime this week or next week's Wednesday video. So thank you guys for watching. I literally don't have an outro for this, I don't think. But thank you guys for watching this episode of Deeper Conversations with your host, Matthew Silvers. That's Cheslee Duke. And we'll be back with the second part very soon.